John Diedrich Spreckels, the son of German-American industrialist Claus Spreckels, founded a transportation and real estate empire in San Diego, California in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The entrepreneur's many business ventures included the Hotel del Coronado and the San Diego and Arizona Railway, both of which are credited with helping San Diego develop into a major commercial center. Upon his death he was eulogized as one of America's few great empire builders who invested millions to turn a struggling, bankrupt village into the beautiful and cosmopolitan city San Diego is today. Early years. The oldest of 5 children, Spreckels was born in Charleston, South Carolina, though the family soon moved to New York City and then went on to San Francisco, California, where he was raised. Spreckels attended Oakland College and then the Polytechnic College in Hanover, Germany, where he studied chemistry and mechanical engineering until 1872. He returned to California and began working for his father Claus Spreckels, who had grown extremely wealthy in the sugar business. In 1876 he went to the Hawaiian Islands, where he worked for his father's sugar business, Spreckels Sugar Company. Entrepreneur beginnings. In 1880, with $2 million in capital, he organized J.D. Spreckels and Brothers, a company to establish a trade between the mainland United States and the Hawaiian Islands. The company began with one sailing vessel, the Rosario, and later controlled 2 large fleets of sail and steam ships. The firm also engaged extensively in sugar refining, and became agents for leading sugarcane plantations in Hawaii. Much of the development of commercial interests between the United States and Hawaii is due to this firm. The shipping and passenger line of this enterprise was the Oceanic Steamship Company, which was founded by J.D. Spreckels in 1881. Its inaugural service was between California and Hawaii and, later, also from California to Australia, New Zealand, Samoa and Tahiti. The various of the line's ships transported passengers, sugar and/or other food cargoes and provided mail service. For decades, the company provided the only mail service between the U.S. and Australia and New Zealand. The oceanic ships that transported mail to Australia and New Zealand were the Alameda, Mariposa, the steamer Zealandia, the Sierra, the Sonoma and the Ventura. The Australia provided a 33-day direct mail service to Tahiti. In 1926 Oceanic became a subsidiary of Matson Navigation Company, a company which J.D.'s father, Claus Spreckels, had early financed. Prior to its becoming associated with Matson, Oceanic had under J.D.'s control owned a total 17 ships, which were the iron ship Alameda, the wood schooner Anna, the iron steamer Australia, the wood brigantine Claus Spreckels, the wood brigantine Consuelo, the wood brigantine Emma Augusta, the wood brigantine John D. Spreckels, the iron ship Mariposa, the 2-mast schooner Rosario, the wood brigantine Selena, the passenger ship Sierra, the passenger liner Sonoma, the Suez, the Ventura, the wood brigantine W.H. Diamond, the wood brigantine William G. Owen, and the Zealandia. In October 1877, John Diedrich Spreckels married Lily Seabine in Hoboken, New Jersey, and together they had 4 children, Grace, Lily, John and Claus. They first lived in the Kingdom of Hawaii and then in San Francisco. In 1887, Spreckels visited San Diego on his yacht Lurline to stock up on supplies. Impressed by the real estate boom then taking place, he invested in the construction of a wharf and coal bunkers at the foot of Broadway. The boom ended soon, but Spreckels' interest in San Diego would last for the rest of his life. He acquired control of the Coronado Beach Company, the Hotel del Coronado and Coronado Coronado tent city, he bought the San Diego Street Railway system, changing it from horsepower to electricity. In 1892, the Hotel del Coronado was owned by the Coronado Beach Company, which was originally capitalized with $3 million. At the time of capitalization, the original company directors were E.S. Babcock, John D. Spreckels, Captain Charles T. Hind, H. W. Mallet, and Giles Kellogg. The Coronado Beach Company was responsible for numerous other investments in the Coronado, California area. Before investing in the Coronado Beach Company, Spreckels waited for his close friend, Captain Charles T. Hind, to join him. They jointly invested and managed new businesses. For a time, Spreckels was owner of the San Francisco Call, then a morning newspaper. While still living in San Francisco, he continued investing in San Diego newspapers, buying the San Diego Union in 1890 and the San Diego Evening Tribune in 1901. He moved his family permanently to San Diego immediately after the 1906 earthquake and moved into his new mansion on Glorieta Boulevard in Coronado in 1908. The structure survives today as the Glorieta Bay Inn. Relocation to San Diego. In the next decades, Spreckels became a millionaire many times over, and the wealthiest man in San Diego. At various times he owned all of Coronado Island, the San Diego Coronado Ferry System, the Union Tribune Publishing Co., the San Diego Electric Railway, the San Diego and Amp, Arizona Railway, and Belmont Park in Mission Beach. He built several downtown buildings, including the Union Building in 1908, the Spreckels Theater Building in 1912, the Hotel San Diego, and the Golden West Hotel. He employed thousands of people, and at one time he paid 10% of all the property taxes in San Diego County. He resided in the Spreckels mansion located at 1043 Ocean Boulevard in Coronado, California, designed by architect Harrison Albright in 1907. Spreckels was president of several companies, including the Oceanic Steamship Company, operating a mail and passenger line to Hawaii and Australia, the Western Sugar Refining Company, the Coronado Water Company, the San Diego and Coronado Ferry Company, the San Diego and Coronado Transfer Company, the Pajaro Valley Consolidated Railroad Company, the San Diego Electric Railway, and the San Diego and Amp, Arizona Railway Company. Transportation and infrastructure. San Diego Electric Railway. The San Diego Electric Railway was a San Diego-based, light rail mass transit system founded by Spreckels in 1892. Spreckels' strategy involved buying up several failed downtown horse and cable-drawn trolley routes, consolidating and standardizing the trackage, and electrifying resulting unified street railway system. Over the years, the DRE constructed new lines to connect San Diego's burgeoning downtown with the region's up-and-coming outlying communities, including Mission Beach, Pacific Beach, and Normal Heights. Spreckels' underlying philosophy in this regard can best be summed up as follows. Before you can hope to get people to live anywhere, you must first of all show them that they can get there quickly, comfortably, and above all, cheaply. Transportation determines the flow of population. At its peak, the DRE's routes would operate throughout Greater San Diego over some 165 miles of track, and though the system had operated continuously for more than half a century, steadily declining ridership ultimately led the company to discontinue all streetcar service in favor of bus routes in 1949. San Diego Class 1 streetcars. One of Spreckels' major contributions to the city of San Diego was his commitment to the construction of Balboa Park in preparation of the Panama, California Exposition. As the owner of the San Diego Electric Railway Company, he also developed a unique fleet of special streetcars that could handle the large crowds attending this event. Following the exposition, the Class 1 streetcars would go on to provide a continuing public transportation service for the city of San Diego over the next 27 years. An evolution from previous streetcar models, the Class 1s were designed with artistry, state-of-the-art technology, and San Diego's unique climate in mind. Under Spreckels' guise, the engineers of DE drafted up plans that took elements from both the California car and the closed car designs and refashioned them into a new, modern transit fleet. The plans were sent to the St. Louis Car Company, where these beautiful, arts and craft-style streetcars were built and shipped out to San Diego. Ultimately, the Class 1 streetcars ran all over San Diego, from Coronado through downtown, Mission Hills, Ocean Beach, North Park, Golden Hill, and Kensington. They even briefly served as a link to the U.S.-Mexico border. These streetcars were retired in 1939 to give way to the cheaper Depression-era President's Conference Committee streetcars. Today, only 3 of the original 24 Class 1 streetcars remain in existence. San Diego and Arizona Railway. In 1919, Spreckels completed the San Diego and Arizona Railway, a short-line American railroad, dubbed the Impossible Railroad by many engineers of its day due to the immense logistical challenges involved. Established in 1906 to provide San Diego with a direct rail link to the east by connecting with the Southern Pacific Railroad lines in El Centro, California, the 148-mile route of the SD and AMP originated in San Diego and terminated in the Imperial County town of Calexico. The total construction cost was approximately $18 million, or some $123,000 per mile. The original estimate was $6 million. Construction delays, attacks by Mexican revolutionaries, and government intervention during World War I all served to push the construction completion to November 15, 1919, when the Golden Spike was finally driven by none other than Spreckels himself. Completing the SD and AMP was a monumental task that seriously affected Spreckels' health, almost costing him his life. In subsequent years, damage to the lines from heavy rainstorms, landslides, and fires took a financial toll on the railroad, as did border closings with Mexico. In 1932, financial difficulties forced Spreckels' heirs to sell their interests in the firm for $2.8 million to the Southern Pacific, which renamed the railroad the San Diego and Arizona Eastern Railway. Southern California Mountain Water Company. Get your water first, for without your water you get your population under false pretenses and they quit you when the water runs dry. Spreckels organized the Southern California Mountain Water Company, which in turn built the Morena and the Upper and Lower Otay Reservoir dams, the Dulzera conduit and the necessary pipeline to the city. The company was acquired by the city of San Diego. Early automobile enthusiast, Spreckels was noted as one of the West Coast's most prominent and enthusiastic automobilists. Quote, "When California began requiring license plates in 1905, Spreckels acquired the first 5 plates for himself and his family. Legacy. Spreckels contributed to the cultural life of the city by building the Spreckels Theater, the first modern commercial playhouse west of the Mississippi. He gave generously to the fund to build the 1915 Panama, California Exposition and, together with his brother Adolph B. Spreckels, donated the Spreckels Organ Pavilion in Balboa Park to the people of San Diego just before the opening of the exposition. Spreckels paid the salaries of a resident organ tuner and of the organist for many years, providing free daily organ concerts. Spreckels died in San Diego on June 7, 1926. His biographer Austin Adams called him one of America's few great empire builders who invested millions to turn a struggling, bankrupt village into the beautiful and cosmopolitan city San Diego is today.